What is there to say? I won't really claim to be a smart a lot. What should I really say here? You know, this person even told me to think of what I say, and now I'm losing my train of thought. Alright. I've been thinking a lot lately about the smart thing and about people saying, about what they said, this person said too. I'll give you the count. KWE123. KWE, I will admit, you are really impressive. The reason why I had Paul London on low on the list is because, well, Paul London, he's been doing really crappy lately from what I've been hearing, and I've actually seen a couple of PWG wrestling. I don't remember how it's like, or I know it's PW and G. That's all I remember. Anyway, yeah. I disagree on the fact that you say I don't know half of the list. I'll go through the list so you guys will know all the wrestlers. You said I don't know half of the list. Well, I'll just go through all of them, and I'll prove that I know most of them. Jeff Jarrett, he's the one who found TNA, and he was also had that one gimmick in 1995 where he was a country western singer. So I proved that I know him there. Al Snow, I know barely. I liked his wrestling matches. All I really remember is watching a couple of his wrestling matches when I was a little kid in like 2001. So I really only claim to like him that much, but I do find his wrestling ability very, very good. Randy Savage. If you were looking at my back room way over there on the other side of the house, I have these, they're like those plushy things. They're wrestlers. And Randy Savage, I have a ton of those. So, you want one, just ask. I'll give you a Randy Savage plushie thing. What else? Brock Lesnar, I've always watched. He's my favorite UFC fighter as of right now. Sting, I know because he was former TNA champion, and I also remember liking him from WCW way back in the day. Ron Killings, you already know who that is. Bob Backlund. If you don't think I don't know who Bob Backlund is, that's just like saying that I don't know who Triple H is. Bob Backlund's by far probably one of my favorite wrestlers besides Kurt Angle. I mean, I put him low on the list because I like him personally. I like him pretty much everything. I just don't think his gimmicks have been that good, so I kept him low on the list. 32 Ricky Steamboat. I loved his old matches from watching them on an old DVD that my dad had. So, The Rock, Jim Neidhart, Randy Orton, Rob Van Dam, William Regal, JBL. You said that the reason why JBL was champion so long. No, actually, JBL was actually a talented wrestler. Triple H maybe did not want to be on Tuesdays, but JBL was actually a really talented wrestler. I mean, he's like one of the very few people who actually found a way to get out of a crossface. Chris Benoit's crossface. So that actually takes a lot of talent. Sabu, I started watching probably when ECW was at peak, when they were like doing very well until I think Sabu left for a while, I think. I'm not 100% sure on that. But, yes. Spike Dudley I like because I liked his attitude to Bill Ray and Devon. Bam Bam Bigelow I like because, he had that badass thing. The worst part of Bam Bam Bigelow was that promo he did where he walked around the ring very slowly. Why couldn't he just get on that right side of the ring? I don't know. 15, Alundra Blaze. She's my favorite diva of all time. I mean, I'm sorry China, sorry Trish Stratus, sorry Lita. Alundra Blaze, I just loved her. She was great in the ring. Mike Awesome. Yeah. Bruno Sammartino, he's my favorite wrestler of all time. Why am I saying that? I keep on saying favorite wrestler of all time, favorite wrestler of all time. Sorry about that. He's one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. I'll say that. When I say favorite wrestler of all time, I mean he's one of my favorites. So yeah, Bruno Sammartino, I loved his brawling ability. So yeah, Vern Gagne, I have a book on him. So if you want me to review that, I can review a book. I can review that book of all the wrestlers and all that stuff. Billy Gunn, he's probably the best in DX, in my opinion, compared to everybody else. He was the best wrestler in DX. I mean, no offense to Shawn Michaels, but he was pretty damn good. The Big Show I put there because I liked his ability, you know, to throw people around. Now I think I should lower him down to like 20-something. Chris Benoit, Elijah Burke, Jamie Noble, Ron Simmons. I liked him as Farouk when they were when he was in APA. Hardcore Holly. I liked his old matches. The worst part of Hotline, the worst match I think I've ever seen Hardcore Holly in. There's two of them. One where he had the gouge in the back from that table shot with Rob Van Dam, and when he broke his neck with Brock Lesnar. And Kurt Angle, I started liking ever since I first saw him in 1998, I think. Around that far. It was like around 1998, 1997, 1996. Around that time. So yeah. Let's see if they respond to any of my comments. And yes, the Emarks thing, I do understand I went a little far on that. I do understand that I was wrong in a lot of things that I said in the Emarks thing. Kind of late. It's 11:43 here, so it's kind of late for me. I'm usually up until like 1 o'clock, but this isn't really late for me to be like, you know, talking and making a video. The fact that I make a lot of wrestling videos and weblogs is because pretty much wrestling is my entire life. Not to sound like I have no life, I do, but when I'm here at my house, all I think about is wrestling, 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 wrestling. Like right now, I'm more focusing on TNA, trying to see if I was right with that you know, everything's happening. My videos will go down the second school starts, and 22 minutes. It'll be 7 days. It'll be 1 week, and I'll make my weblog too. Probably tomorrow afternoon. I'll put worldwide weblog 2 up because I do one every week. This is just me throwing down the gauntlet, telling you everything that's going on. I'm making a new top 50 list with every improvement I can find, you know, with all my favorite wrestlers. It'll involve more ROH, so it'll involve some PWG, so prepare to see that. What else? Yeah, that's about it. That's about all I got. When school starts next week, I'm going to be making videos probably only once a week, so this is going to be like probably the last weekend video. I'm only going to be making videos like every Monday, so it's kind of upsetting, but it has to be done like that. Let's end on a cool term. Video games, no. What's a cool term? Oh. My sister's birthday's almost over. 15 more minutes. I don't know why I just did that. Oh, let's check out my mouse. It's a car. I'm not joking. This is a fucking car. Pretty cool, right? Got that for like $5. So I gotta upload this video on YouTube probably in a few minutes. What else is there to do? Oh, I got one. I got a good way to end it. One of my favorite Royal Rumbles ever, bitch.